Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to play combat rogues in PvP. We're not going to be talking about the basics rogues should do in battlegrounds or arenas, but we're going to be talking about things specifically for combat rogue and specifically for the playstyle of combat within player versus player combat. First thing is apply Revealing Strike on any target you're going to be dealing damage to or a target you're going to be crowd controlling. It increases all the effectiveness of your finishers, as well as gives Sinister Strike a chance to generate one extra combo point. The way you generate combo points is with Sinister Strike. Now, Sinister Strike costs a lot of energy, but there's two ways combat can mitigate this. First is Combat Potency, which pretty much reads your offhand attacks have a chance to generate 15 energy, so stay close to your opponent. Another way is to use Adrenaline Rush and use that ability often. Adrenaline Rush generates a lot of energy for you as well as increases your attack speed, giving you more chance for combat potency and overall more energy, which you can all invest into your Sinister Strikes. Why do we spam Sinister Strikes? We climb in Insight. Combat Rogue mechanics works as so. Every 4 Sinister Strikes gives us an Insight. There's 3 versions of Insight. There's the Shallow, Moderate, and Deep. The deeper we get, the more damage we deal, with Deep dealing extra 30% damage of all of our abilities. So the more Sinister Strikes we can throw out into our enemies, the more damage we inherently deal. And after we have climbed in Insight and dealt all the damage and our cooldowns have been blown, this is how Combat Rogue recovers. You gotta spend combo points in an offensive manner, whether you kidney or eviscerate. Because of Restless Blades, every time we spend a combo point for finishers, every combo point takes off 2 seconds off of our main cooldowns. That's Adrenaline Rush, Killing Spree, and Sprint. So inherently, 5 combo point eviscerate can take off 10 seconds off of our Adrenaline Rush, Killing Spree, and Sprint cooldowns. A talent that is extremely potent to combat rogues is Internal Bleeding, which reads, Internal Bleeding, your kidney shot causes your target to bleed for percentage of damage per combo point over 12 seconds. Now, for combat rogue, this ability is extremely potent. Not only does it make our swaps even stronger, but we can use Kidney Shot as an offensive ability in a duel or in a PvP battleground arena situation in order to deal damage as well as create crowd control. Now, the more Kidney Shots you can get off, it also works with your Restless Blades, which helps your cooldowns to advance and regain quicker. When it comes to level 100 talents, the ones that I see viable for combat are the Shadow Reflection of Venom Rush. The reason I would pick Shadow Reflection is because it has a lot of crowd control based opportunity. You can go from an 8-second kidney into a 4-second kidney, throwing your enemy off into a 12-second stun, as well as use Shadow Reflection in other ways as well to CC your main target, as well as throw off the crowd control on your focus target. If you don't want to roll that, Death from Above isn't much of a better option as our eviscerates aren't as strong, and especially even after Death from Above has a 50% extra addition, it is not worth it in my opinion. So the other better option is Venom Rush, which increases our maximum energy by 15 as well as our energy regeneration rate by 5% for every enemy we have poisoned. So in PvP situations, usually it's going to be one person unless you cleave. And finally, Killing Spree is now a more liberal ability. You don't always need to get into deep insight, but it always helps to deal the most amount of damage. Killing Spree now can be used offensively and defensively at any insight. Killing Spree deals plenty of damage on its own, and you should just play around with it and really get a feel for it and just how much damage you can deal when sending a burst of your own. The way Combat Rogue deals damage is interesting and different compared to the other specs. It has definitely improved since Mr. Pandaria, and this guide works for both level 100 and level 90, so everything I told you can be applied right now and once everybody else hits level 100. Now, I didn't cover the basics of rogues such as defensive, stealth mechanics, crowd control DR, and swaps, but I can cover them in another video if you guys want me to. Otherwise, these are the basics and the most efficient ways to play Combat Rogue right now and at level 100. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.